I wrote something before starting stream. I wrote something before starting stream. I was like, what do I need to hear sometimes myself? What would I like to hear from someone? I just jotted down something. So again, I'm cooked, but I feel like a lot of the times, like in life, it tends to knock you down. Maybe you think that life is against you and everything is just not going in your favor. Like life is trying so hard to like knock you down. Um, but in those moments, you might find it hard to keep going. And I want you to remember that there's always something or someone to fight for, to keep you going, to motivate you. And not always is that person someone else, but if you don't have someone else to motivate you, to be your motivation, that reason for you to keep going in life, think about your past self. Think about like me, for instance, personally. Fuck this. I'm gonna go off script, as they say. Um, for instance, me, when I think about life, yeah, I've been through a lot. Yeah, it's been rough, and it's been hard more than positive, but I can dwell on the negative and everything that I've been through in life and self-pity, but that doesn't solve anything. I can be sour, I can be mad at the world and kind of what the like be mad at the cards that life dealt me, but time doesn't stop for no one, and the world keeps spinning no matter what you choose to do. So that isn't really the solution, and that isn't gonna better your circumstance. And I feel personally the energy it takes to hate and to be negative is more draining than the actual energy it takes to be positive or to impact someone or to be happy. Um as I said, nobody's perfect. A lot of the times people don't forgive, they're not able to forgive, they're not able to forget. But sometimes it's just better not for other people but for yourself mentally to kind of move on and leave those things in the past, you know. But yeah, I just wanted to say, like, I've been through so much in my life that a lot of times I have more reasons to be down than be positive. But I always think about, well, I obviously I do have people in my life that motivate me, that I want to kind of, you know, I feel like they deserve better from me and some effort. You know, I feel like I want to pay back everything to, I feel like I owe everything to like my mom, my siblings, my family, people that have been there forever since I can first remember. And I feel like I haven't really accomplished much yet in life. And so I always see videos of people that make it and people that have stuff or they work for stuff and then they're able to give back. And to not be in that position sometimes kind of uh, puts me down, but I don't lose hope. But apart from those people, and as I said, like if you don't have anyone that you think is that motivation or serves to be that motivation in your life, think about your past self. Think about your child. Yeah, that not your child, but like the child you, like you as a child. Like you owe at least that version of yourself so much. Cuz think about it, when we were kids, um we were just discovering the world. Like we didn't know about the future. We didn't know how hard life was going to get, or just how shit it was going to be. But we had such an imagination that we didn't really have to focus on that at the time. So we were so naive to think like, oh yeah, you know, I want to be a millionaire. I want to have this. I want to have that. When I'm older, I want to have all the video games in the world. Not knowing what life is really about. And to then grow up and see how harsh reality could be, I I kind of feel a lot of the times that I owe my past self an apology, because it's not fair. I feel like I failed that the innocence of that child, basically. Like life takes away that innocence from you already, but if you have a say, and you have any control of also contributing to that, you're kind of letting yourself down. So just think of, at least, what would my the younger I always imagine, like in my head, like if I can talk to my past self, what would uh what would I answer them? Like if they have questions for me, like, huh, what is the future like? Do I have this? Do I have that? Is it what I imagined it to be? Like I just imagine what my answers would be, and currently now I feel like I would the answers I would give my younger self would be so disappointing and so kind of like let down, that it kind of affects me, you know. So, but I know that that's not destined. Like that's not concrete. That is something that we can change. That's something in our control. So, you can't change the past. You can only live in the present and hope for the future. So, don't dwell much on the past. I know I fail at it and I do that a lot, but I'm trying to be better, strive to take baby steps to improve always, um in the present, so I can set myself up for the future. And I think we can all add that to our playbook. So I wish you the best, um in your journey to do that. Obviously, life has so many there's so many undiscovered answers and unsolved questions that we have. So try your best to every day learn something and improve, like I'm trying to. It is hard, but nothing is impossible. So I believe in you guys. Um, Even though I don't believe in myself, to be honest, but we'll get there one step at a time, day by day, and more importantly, we are not alone. So we'll get through life together.